Hey everyone, it's time for another free guitar charts lesson by Andy, YouTubers and some Facebook friends, and today we're doing a little better than yesterday. I seem to have had a little bit of allergies and everything, and so I'm doing a lot better today, so I thought I kind of owe it to you all to get another lesson down. So what I do is tune to a piano. Okay, that would be a C, and then an E tuning, which is what most people have, is alright. And once it's all tuned up, you pretty much should use some kind of a little portable piano, or some people have a fancy tuner on their guitar. I found those were difficult for me. The piano was easier for me. That's root right there. I should know that. I was thinking I was in the middle somewhere. But remember, the C shape, if you're considering a chord where you're putting your fingers, so it would be C, E, G, C, because you have the open string. Then pretty much you're doing root from the second string. Alright? And then the open G string is your fifth. So if you want to do a real robust C chord, you hit the fifth underneath it. Okay, now this is a high C up here, so in the key of C, starting from root over here, we can do a arpeggio right there. Perfect third, minor third, perfect fourth, and in the pattern sense, let's say we brought that R back down to this R, we'd see the same exact pattern. But because of the tuning warp, which is the way it's tuned, remember, perfect fourth, perfect fourth, perfect fourth, major third. Here's that missing perfect fourth. That's why your C is right there. And matter of fact, when we do a G like this, make sure I get it right. So G is easy. It's just these bottom two strings. Instead of doing the C shape, you bring these two down, and you got two to the bar up there, even three to the G bar, open strings. But with the C, when we bring that up a fourth, we bring it up one string, we have to warp that bar, that bar root up, root bar up one. So that's how we get the characteristic C shape. Okay, to do a robust C, you hit the G on the bottom here. Alright, and without the capo, it means I can play lower than usual because I've got it down tuned. So to do a C arpeggio, I'm not going to be starting with the root there. We're going to be starting with the fifth there. So it would be now with the C chord, especially, every member of that arpeggio triad chord, root 3 5 root, is on a different string. So starting on 5, it will go 5 root 3 5 root 3. And the rule that we discovered was if you have a different string for every member of that arpeggio as you go up, you're only going to be able to have a 6-note arpeggio, right? The top 3 will be the same as the bottom 3, the same chord, except 1 octave higher. So this is G, C, E, starting here. All right, where are we? We're at G, C, E. Let's find a G, C, E. We'll move forward until we find a nice G, C, E. It's a little iffy to find it on this chart because guess what? Oh yeah, I have it. It should be in the majors right here. I was saying it's a little iffy to get it on this chart. But this is C sub R. It's C of R. In other words, it's a C-shaped root chord. It's a C-shaped root chord. So it could, you can call it C, but it works with other chords, with other notes. Anything, well, A or E or B, F sharp. Whatever it is, you just start on the 5th of that note. So if you wanted to play it in F sharp, okay, the 5th of F sharp is, okay, that would be C sharp. So you'd start that arpeggio from here, following the same rules. Looking at this one, we're going to just go off the pattern. See, I wanted to go to that C, but it's not. It's a different key. So it's a black note on my guitar because I have the notes embossed on my guitar. So you could do it in any key. All right, so let's look at C again. We'll look at the 5th here. Why were we doing this? I forgot why we were doing this. Oh yeah, to show that we get the same inversion shape on top as bottom, and 3 strings per inversion. That means the bottom 3 strings are the same thing as the top 3 strings tone-wise. So it's going to sound like this. It's going to go, and the top 3 strings are going to be, okay? And then on up to G. Sorry. Okay, that's the rule. Now, if we do have to, say, do a one of the inversions on the same string, one of the members of the arpeggio on the same string, that will add an inversion to the arpeggio. So let's say in the key of G here, right? That G is an example of this. I just happen to know it. So if we're looking at G root shape, do we have G root shape at all here? Maybe we could consult another chart for that G root shape. Because I went back about 8 to 10 charts here, so we would get plenty of what we need. All right, so I know we want to look at this. Let's look way up here first. You got G, B, and then a minor third to D, okay, and then straight up. So you got your little arpeggio there. All right, and then we go and do it again. Are we not to do it again? So we got 5, 7, 2, right? 5, 7, 2. All right, it worked. We had the root and a root 5, 7, 2. I didn't think it was going to work there. Oh, the reason is because, all right, here's the reason. When you're playing like like arpeggios, like, you know, using the guitar as a almost a piano, right?